Okay, so I'm making this video because I see people talking about wanting like an older style Dark Souls with like an older graphic style or more of a standard definition looking Dark Souls like on the PS2 or something like that. You can't I don't know how to downgrade the graphics actually, but you can put Dark Souls in on the PS3. You need both an HDMI cord and a standard definition AV cord that's just the red, yellow, and white prongs. You need them both plugged into the PS3 at the same time, and you can do this. So you go to display settings, and then you go to video output settings. That says video output settings, and you choose the one that says AV multi right here. It looks like this, AV multi, and then choose RGB, red, green, blue, and then that says change here. When you change it, switch your input over to your component for the red, yellow, and white prongs for your AV multi, and choose yes. Set it to 4.3, I think is the proper one. And X to save. Finish. And then you want to make sure you bring the sound over to standard definition as well. Go to audio output settings, and then change that to AV as well. Now we're in standard definition Dark Souls. It makes the screen smaller too. It won't fit your full screen since it's set to the 4:3 ratio. But that's kind of what we're looking for here. That's kind of the point. You know, we want Dark Souls to feel a little older, right? That's the goal here, I assume. I don't know how well it shows up on the screen, but stuff's already looking a little PS2-y. It's definitely not high def. You can tell with the lettering, the words, the text. Thing is you can't downgrade the graphics, so it's lots of detail just through lower grade output, video output, right? So we'll go to part 2 of this video in just a minute, and we'll put it on a standard definition TV. I'm on high definition TV right now, so let me switch it over. It should look a little closer to a PS2 game, because it still doesn't look too different since we're on an HD TV. It just kind of looks a little fuzzy, right? So we'll try switch it over to a standard definition TV. Alright, here we are with the standard definition TV. Let's see how the game looks. Let's see how Dark Souls looks on a standard definition TV. It won't be like literally standard definition PS2 style graphics, but we can at least downgrade how it's displayed, right? You know? Unless you're like an amazing modder or something. Looking pretty nifty so far. Here's a Carthone. Here's Dark Souls in standard definition. It is not too bad. So, it's totally possible to play Dark Souls in standard definition on a standard definition TV. Or really any other game that can be played on the PS3, really. Any game on the PS3 can be played in standard definition. It won't downgrade the graphics themselves, but it will display them differently. So that's a possibility. That's something you can do. Hopefully someone takes from this, does something with it. Have fun.